I never stay in one country for a long time. It gets boring. I like to move on, see new places, meet different people. It's a good life most of the time. When I need money, I get a fruit. In Europe, you can pick fruit most of your year. You need to be in the right country at the right time. Of course, it's not easy work, but the money is not bad. I like to go south in the winter. Life is easier in the sun. In northern Europe, can get very cold in the winter. Last year, I was in Venice for October. I did some work in a hotel for 2 weeks. Then I began slowly to move south. I always go by train when I can. I like trains. You can walk around on the train and meet a lot of people. I left Venice and went on to Tretis. There, I got a cheap ticket for the slow train to Sofia in Bulgaria. This train goes all the way down through Yugoslavia and takes a long time, a day and a half. But that didn't matter to me. The train left Trieste at 8 on a Thursday morning. There weren't many people on it at first. But at Zagreb, more people got in. Two girls went along the corridor past my carriage. They looked through the door, but they didn't come in. When an old woman came in and sat down and went to sleep. The two girls came back along the corridor and looked into the carriage again. The train left Zagreb. And looked out of the window for about 10 minutes. When I went to sleep too. When I opened my eyes again, the two girls were in the carriage. They looked friendly. So I said hello. Hi, they said. You're American, I said. or Canadian, right? American, the tall girl said. She smiled. In your Tom Moore was. You have got blue eyes and your mom live in Badam-on-Sea, UK, right? How did you know that? I asked. The second girl laughed. She look at your passport. It's in your coat pocket. Oh, right. My coat was on the seat next to me. I took my passport out of my pocket and put it back in my bag. Who are you then? I asked. They told me Melanie and Carol from Los Angeles, USA. You like Europe? They said they knew a lot of places. Britain, Holland, Denmark, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Greece. I'm going to Bulgaria now, I said, for about a month. Then I'm going south for the winter. Cyprus or perhaps North Africa. Oh yes, they said. We love Bulgaria. Sofia's a great town, wonderful. What do you do about money? I asked. Well, you know. Carol smiled. Sometimes we get a little job here and there. But what about you? Yeah, come on, Melanie said. Tell us about you, Tom was. With the blue eyes and the mom in Badam-on-Sea. What are you doing with your life? So I told them. They were nice girls, older than me, perhaps 25 or 26, but I liked them. We talked and laughed for hours. I told them a lot of stories about my life. Some of the stories were true. Some weren't, but the girls laughed and said I were a great guy. I asked them about Bulgaria because I didn't know the country. They knew Sofia well. Hey, Carol, Melanie said. We are staying in Bella Blanca from a day or two. But let's go over to Sofia this weekend and meet Tom. Yeah, there. We can meet him on Saturday night at the Hotel Marmara. Yeah, it's a good hotel. Carol taught me. Cheap but good. What do you think, Tom? Great, I said. Let's do that. The trains were very slow. We got to Belgrade at 6 in the evening. And a lot of people got off. There were only me and the girls in the carriage. Then the girl came and looked at our stick and went away again. Charlotte looked at Melanie. Hey, Mel, she said. Why don't you and Tom go along to the restaurant? I'm not hungry, and I want to sleep for an hour. Food very expensive on the train, I said. I haven't got much money just now. I'm going to get a job in Sofia. Oh, Tom, Melon said, why didn't you tell us? Look, you're a nice guy, right? We're okay for money this week. We can buy you a meal. Of course we can, Carol said. And look, in Sofia, we can take you to the best restaurant in town. It's a great place. We love it. Gregja said. I was hungry. They had money, I didn't. So Melanie and I went to the restaurant and had a meal. When we came back, Charlotte was still alone in the carriage. Melanie put her feet on the seat and went to sleep. At night, some more people got on the train, and two old men came into our carriage. They looked at Melanie's feet on the seat and talked in loud voice. Carol laughed, and Melanie opened her eyes and sat up. Are we nearly there? She asked. Carla looked out of the window. Yeah, about half an hour, I think. Why are you getting over Bella Palanca? I asked. What are you going to do there? Melanie smiled. Find a cheap hotel, meet people, take a look at the town. You know, just for a day or two. But there's nothing there. Oh, well, you never know. Melanie laughed. You in Sofield, right? On Saturday night, the hotel murmured, okay. Don't forget now, okay? Great, I said. See you there. The train came into Bella Palanca and stopped. The two girls got off and stood on the platform. They smiled at me through the window. Saturday, Melanie shouted. Okay, I called. They couldn't hear me because of the noise in the station. They smiled again. Picked up their bag and walked away. Nice girls. I'm going to have a great time in Sofia, I thought. The train left Yugoslavia and crossed into Bulgaria at 5 in the morning. Then the train stopped at some village. I don't remember the name. I ate an apple and looked out of the window. Suddenly, there were a lot of policemen on the train. Everybody in the carriage sat up and began to talk. What's happening? I said in Italian to the old man next to me. I don't know, he said in bad Italian. Perhaps they're looking for somebody. Look, the police are taking some people off the train. Then two policemen came into our carriage. A tall, thin one and a short, fat one. They looked at everybody carefully. And then they looked at me again. Come with us, please, the fat policeman said in English. What? Me? I said. Why? What's the matter? And bring your bag with you, the tall policeman said. I began to ask a question, but policemen never like questions from young men with long hair. So I stayed quiet, picked up my bag, and went with them. In the station building, there were lots more policemen and some people from the train. They were all young people. I saw some were afraid. Some were bored. The police looked in everybody's bags. And then the people went back to the train. My two policemen took me to a table. Your passport, please, the fat policeman said, and open your bag. They looked at my passport, and I opened my bag. There was a young policeman with red hair at the next table. She had a nice face. So I smiled at her, and she smiled back. Oh, the tall policeman said chattily. All my dirty shirt and clothes were out on the table. The policeman picked up my bag and turned it over onto the table. Out of my bag fell packet after packet of US American dollars. Nice new dollars. $100 noted in back packets. A lot of money. My mouth opened and stayed open. I couldn't find my voice. I was certainly a very entertaining person. And a lot of police ran up to our table and stood behind me. There's $5,000 here, the tall policeman said. What an interesting bag Mr. Tom was. I found my voice again quickly. But it's not my bag, I shouted. There was a big, happy smile on that policeman's face. Well, he said, it's got your name on it. Look, so I looked, and of course, there was my name. And yes, of course, It was my bag. So how did $5,000 get into my bag? You cannot bring US dollars into this country, the fat policeman said. He had very short gray hair and little black eyes. He didn't smile once. But I didn't bring them, I said quickly. They're not my dollars. I never saw them before in my life. And there was a lot of noise in the station. I looked out the window and saw my train. Slowly, it began to move. Hey five, Dad shouted. That's my train. The top policeman laughed. It was a